So today someone contacted me and they asked me what would be a first gun for a lady who does not have any experience with guns. And so the one thing that I said to her is, listen, it's very, very personal. Okay, how it fits in your hand, how whether you like to slide back depending upon how high you have your grip. There's just so many variables that go into selecting a gun for yourself. Now, the one thing that I recommend, and it's just my opinion, whenever I got my first firearm, especially with a concealed carry, well, no, actually, when I first got my first firearm, I was really very nervous about things like, should I have one in the chamber? What if it goes off in my pocket? Just some little small things that were scary for me, but concerning. So, whenever I selected my first firearm, I selected the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 2.0. Very good gun, very small gun. But what I liked about that was the manual safety. My level of comfort was not at a point where I could carry a firearm with just internals. I needed that manual safety to make me feel better and more comfortable about carrying a gun. So if you feel like I felt when I made my first purchase, I would recommend that you find a firearm that has a manual safety on the side, that whenever you lock it, the trigger does not move. Now, I will say this may be your first of many. So people have different ideas. My first idea and my first concern at that particular time was just safety and fear. I was afraid of the gun going off. Now, that was my first gun. Probably, I may have bought another gun with a manual safety since, but for the most part, I reached a point where I'm comfortable with one in the chamber and a trigger safety or internal safety. So it's a gradual process. You know what? There are things that you're going to be nervous about. There are things that you become more comfortable with as you learn, as you see what other people do. So in your process, make a good decision for you. I always recommend before you purchase a gun, you should rent a gun, or you should go with people who have guns that will kind of give you a perspective of what would be a good option for you.